it. Action do that. Action do that. No beautiful speaking. Action do that. So the government of Jamaica, the Jamaica Labour Party government, is making it very clear. Action, not a bag of mouth. All right, labor rights. We are now going to go into the upper house. We are going to go in the upper house. And we are now going to hear from Senator SHERINE Golding Humble. When you talk about a lineage, when you talk about a Jamaica Labour Party lineage, you're talking about SHERINE. So let her feel welcome. Senator SHERINE Golding Humble.
West Kingston. Hold on, you in the room? West Kingston! Chairman Brown, thank you. Deputy Leader, Honorable Desmond Mackenzie, thank you for this invitation to come back to a place I haven't been for a long time and looking for some of the old faces. Ministers, senators, councillors, Area Council 1 and West Kingston, party workers, where are you? Load up yourself.
Shout, 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 shout.
The good people of the constituency of Kingston Western, a constituency that has stood strong for generations, producing leaders who love and serve the Jamaican people. Good evening to everyone. It's great to be here. This is indeed the heart and the soul of the Jamaica Labour Party. I have a confession to make, though. I'm kind of nervous. Because, you know, I am not the most eloquent platform speaker. So I tend to shy away from coming on the political platform. So if you will allow me, I am going to be myself, and I'm going to talk to you briefly about some serious matters. West Kingston, we are approaching one of the most important elections in recent history. Why do I say that? All elections are important, but this one coming up is of special significance because this is the first time in our history that Jamaicans are being asked to vote not on personality, not on pretty looks, not on promises, but on real, hardcore, demonstrable performance. Since entering office in 2016, our Prime Minister and Party Leader, Andrew Holness, and his administration have put down some work in this country, the likes of which certainly I have never seen in my lifetime. And I know you think I look young, but I passed the half-century mark. And I want to use this analogy. Jamaica is a house. It's a home. Jamaica's home was crippled with debt. Everywhere you look, we owed money. And we owed more money. And we owed more money than even we earned. We are now coming from over 120% debt to GDP. What I mean by that? It means that we used to owe so much more than we were taking in. We're below 70% today. Andrew Holness and his administration did that. But I want to debunk a little thing because they have it to say that when you talk about debt to GDP, that it don't matter to people. People don't understand what you're saying. And I really get very offended by that because I have met labor rights and Jamaicans from across the length and breadth of this country. And none of no don't understand and know what it means when you owe money and can't pay the bills. And when you take up your salary at weekend time, it can't cover the basics because you have to pay the debt man first. And what you have leave over can't stretch a supermarket, can't stretch to send the school picnic them to school, can't stretch to tidy up the place and put food on the table. So I reject that. I reject that. Jamaican people know very well what it means to be in a country now where the administration has so responsibly managed the affairs of this country that we now earn more than we owe. So, I'm talking now to the wider Jamaica. Why does the Jamaica Labour Party deserve your vote for a third term? Let's look at what the JLP has done. Not just talked about, but actually delivered. I talked to you about the debt to GDP ratio coming down, the economic stability that we have managed so well. Anybody remember COVID? Let me tell you something. I'm in an international group of about 80-odd people. People I went to school with in England years ago, representing about 70 countries. If you ever know how me used to show off in that group about how my prime minister was managing the COVID pandemic, my friend them never seen nothing like that in some of them big countries. When you look at our infrastructure and our development, we are building up communities from roads and highway systems to what Minister Samuda is doing, putting water into pipes that never had none and putting pipes where there were none before. These are some of the tangible things. When you look, and for me, you know, this is the biggest one. Heart Trust NTA. When Prime Minister announced 2 years ago, say heart programs were free to the associate's degree level, me say me get goosebumps in a parliament. The next morning, me go to my office, and my lowest level employee calling. She said, Mrs. Golden Campbell, can't come to work this morning. I'm going to King Street for go register for heart. And I write it, give Prime Minister. I say, Prime Minister, this is how you affect our lives every day. Don't listen to them. The last one I'm going to tell you, because there's a whole lot more to say, I can't take up the space, bigger people there than me. Crime and national security. You remember when Prime Minister talked about we're going to be able to sleep with our doors and windows open? And the man them ridicule him, laugh after him, talk about what foolish is him talking. I tell you the God truth still, you know. Me did kind of doubt him myself. Because I had lived for so long on the high murder rate. I had lived for so long scooping up my picnic them, never making them go outside, never making them go anywhere without me because I did so afraid. Well, hello, please. Them can't go road now. Yeah. My big boy take bus the other day, go Macook, spend go look for him friend, and he go without me. I'm worried because the murder rate cut in nearly half. And more than half in some places. That is the demonstrable work of the Jamaica Labour Party government. And the last thing I'm going to touch before I leave here, because West Kingston, when we talk about choose Jamaica, it's not about promises. It's not about mouth and a bag of talk. It's about choosing the pathway to sustained development. What that means? It means that you plan and you fix the foundation. Anybody ever put up a house and build the roof first? Or the foundation you put on first? And that is what Prime Minister did when he fixed the fiscal framework of this country, allowing us to have the money to spend on the resources that we needed to retool the police force, to improve the technology of the police force, to ensure that the police force had what they needed to climb over the monster of crime. And it is happening. Well, what is the PNP offering? I asked this question in the Senate on Friday. And I said to them that as I was sitting listening to them debate, they pray their last in the bill. And I ran through my mind from 1990 to 2006. I could not think of one industry in Jamaica that they had improved, that they had grown, and that was sustained. And I told them that the only thing I could remember was Roger Clark, rice field. Wait there now. They have no clear plan. They are not a serious leadership. They are what you call ray-ray. No substance. They have no record of success when they hold the reins of government. Whether it is the 70s or it is the 90s, every time them come in, we have to come back and go back to fix what they mash up before we can start to take off. We spent the last 2 terms doing that. It's take off time now. So let me tell you something. Don't play around. Don't play around with your children's future. I saw some little youngsters in here, some gorgeous looking youngsters in here. I am sure mommy, daddy, or grandma is with them around the place. Do not gamble with their future. We have to continue the work we have done. We have to ensure that now that we have stabilized this country, that the specific and targeted initiatives that you will feel every day in your homes can be implemented. It couldn't happen without money. So labor rights. I'm asking each and every one of you, when the Prime Minister exercises his discretionary power, that's a fancy word I like to use for when him ring the bell, don't stay home. Don't stay home on election day. Do not let the PNP sneak in because you cannot bother. Talk to your family and friends in other constituency. Tell them why the Jamaica Labour Party deserves another term. Help somebody to get to the polls. Every single vote counts. Remind them what the JLP has done. And remind them, because sometimes we forget what the PNP failed to do. Talk to them about the next phase that our Prime Minister and our party leader is embarking on to pivot this country to growth. He has laid the groundwork. He has performed credibly. This is West Kingston, the heart and the soul of the Jamaica Labour Party. Let us show Jamaica what progress and purpose look like. Choose Jamaica by encouraging our people from the length and breadth of Jamaica, from Moran Point to Negril Point, to vote for the administration that has performed, not a bag of mouth, the administration that has laid out the plans to continue to build and develop this country and to provide opportunities for all of us. This election labor rights is about moving forward with real leadership for all our people. Kingston Western, thank you for having me. My countrymen, choose Jamaica. Thank you. God bless you.
Labor rights, sound message. And then she said she nervous. Then she said she nervous. Senator, performance over propaganda. So we